who I researched was Moses. And I chose Moses because of the impact that he had in the Old Testament and how he was used in many ways by God to reveal God's purpose to Israel and to instruct them and lead them so they become God's people. The covenant people. The first verse that Moses occurs in Exodus 2:10, this is the first mention of his name, but his life begins in Exodus 2:2. We see that he was born during a period of time where the population of Israel was becoming greater than the Egyptians, because Pharaoh feared that they would become a greater people and overpower them, according to Exodus 1:9. And that is when Pharaoh commanded the Egyptians to kill every male child that was born from the children of Israel, according to Exodus 1:16 and 1:22, which reads, "If it is a son, you shall kill him, but if it is a daughter, she shall live." But God had a plan. Moses was born and put into a basket and released into the water, and the daughter of Pharaoh saw him and raised him like her own. And we see that God's plan would come to pass in using the one who wanted to kill him to raise him. Then we see in Exodus 3:4, when the Lord appeared to Moses in the burning bush to reveal the plan that he had to deliver the children of Israel out of oppression and slavery from Egypt, the Lord told Moses in Exodus 3:10, "Come now, therefore, and I will send you to Pharaoh that you may bring my people, the children of Israel, out of Egypt." And Moses questioned God and said, "Who am I that I should go?" So God said, "I will certainly be with you." In Exodus 3:20, God says, "I will stretch out my hand and smite Egyptian with all my wonders, which I will do in it, and after that he will let you go." But because of the tenacity and the hardness of Pharaoh's heart, he would not heed to the voice of Moses, whom God had sent. And that's when Pharaoh encountered the wrath of God, which led to the 10 plagues. The first plague, water become blood and kills everything in the water, making it impossible to drink. The second plague, frogs that covered the whole land. The third plague, lice. All the dust of the ground became lice throughout all Egypt. The fourth plague, flies in the land, but only on the Egyptians. The fifth plague, livestock disease, which also only touched the Egyptian livestock. The sixth plague, boils that broke out on all of Egypt and all its people. The seventh plague was hail. The eighth plague, locusts that consumed all and any living tree, plant, and vegetable in Egypt. The ninth plague, darkness so dark they couldn't see each other, but the children of Israel had natural light in their homes. The 10th plague was death of the firstborn, including Pharaoh's firstborn, the son heir to the throne. All Egyptians' firstborn children and all the firstborn livestock were killed. The conclusion, so Pharaoh called for Moses by night and said, "Go you and all Israel and go serve your God," according to Exodus 12:31. So we see that the 430 years of slavery stopped and the Lord's plan through his servant Moses was accomplished.